Well, there's a definite lag there. Wow. Okay, we're going to turn the volume up here. Well, there's a definite lag there. G'day, Lucan Habit, my number one contributor. I wonder where I'll be. Mate, I'm at home in Cambodia. This is not ready yet. We've still got half an hour to go. I'm just practicing. It's working, all right? Yeah, no, it's not early start. I'm just making sure. Can you hear me okay? And I'm going to get a bit of child action in the background. That's okay. Hello. Sir Necromancer. Oh my God. Thanks, buddy. You're on my list of people to a big thank you. Your support means a great deal. Hey, listen, I'm not going to keep going, but I'm just setting this up, guys, making sure that you can hear me, you can see me. Look, all right, I've got free Wi-Fi here, that's all, so it should be, I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is. I'm just hoping that it gets through and everyone can hear me and we're all good, eh? I don't need the camera up that high, do I? It's just as, I swear the tripod takes me to. All right. Does it really matter? I mean, if I do that, you're just going to think I'm looking at you. Thanks for the tips, guys. Well done. Audio's good. Microphone's working. All right. All right, just remember to look up here. Eh? Today's sponsor, Cambodia. Yeah, that's all right. I know where the camera is now. I don't need them either. Look at the camera. I'll look at the comments as we go along. Hey? Right, I see he's back here in half an hour. I think I can pause this and try. Hey, what if I just keep it running? There's no power problems. I might as well just let it run, eh? What do you think? There you go. I'll be back soon. Hey, while we're doing nothing, this beer here costs me 20 cents Australian. 20 cents Australian. This beer here, exactly the same. Yes, if it was open or open, cost me $1. Why is there a discrepancy? Stick around and I'll try and explain it to you. But I only need one. I'm not a two-fisted drinker. Used to be. Did you guys just hear that noise? It's a, it's either a frog or a lizard. I can't quite figure it out. I haven't seen one do it, but there's frogs and lizards here that look like they'd make that sort of noise. Yeah, that's all right. All right, got a few hellos to do. Hello, everybody. Yes, we're a little bit early. That's okay. Am I going to have that same problem with that camera going in and out of focus? Why? Not doing anything wrong. Stop moving. Sir Necromancer, you have hit the nail right on the head. Yeah, I would have said Thailand. If you had if you had asked me this question 6 months ago, I would have said Thailand. Why to be more specific, why in Thailand, I would have said. But yeah, since being here, I have changed my mind. Only because I'm older than 55, yes. Hey, L from Tyro. G'day. How are you? I know Tyro, south of Maribor. Spent many a time at the Tyro Caravan Park before it got taken over by all the caravanners, I guess. Not the caravan park, the free parking, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Hey, I'll introduce it later on. This is today's beer. It's Cambodia. It's probably the most common beer here. Usually a red can. Red can is 5%. Blue can is 4%. Yes. Make sure I'll say the right thing. And it's a winner chicken dinner. Love it. It says one free can. So you get a free can every open it up. But I said at the beginning, it costs 20 cents. Not free. The little shopkeeper up the road, they got to make something out of it. They're storing this product. They're keeping it cold because these are all cold if I bought them. They deserve something. So they have taken it upon themselves to add on 500 real to every can. It's 12 cents American, 20 cents Australian. You really want to begrudge them that? I don't. But yeah, normally if you just buy this over the counter anywhere, it's about $1 Australian, 60 cents US. In some pubs and clubs and stuff like that, you'll pay more than that. That's just goes without saying, doesn't it? But yeah, no, it's a pretty good beer. But this is the beer of the day. Yes. Hello and welcome to the channel. This is the beer. See, I'm just not going to do any of that shit. But hey, that'll sponsor me. Free beer is always good. I got space. I got plenty of room to put free beer. But all jokes aside, that's a really good deal. That. Yeah, g'day, folks. How are you, brother? Everybody, this is my long-time friend from a long time ago. Wow. What have we known each other for? 30 years, probably? Maybe longer? I don't know. Yeah, he's just said g'day. Hey, the noise you can hear in the background, there's a family that lives behind me. I've kind of put the, well, I thought I'd give you guys like some sort of view. There's my push bike, my fishing gear ready to go. At any moment, I can jump on the beast and just. So yeah, that's a Cambodian family behind me, and next door there's an Aussie guy this side, really old and grumpy. There's a Dutch man, he's very nice, and a lady from South Africa, I believe. Hamilton, Victoria. Hello, Angelina. Angelina, yes, well done. Hey, they told me on the analytics of YouTube there that like 85% were male and there was still 15% female followers. So go girls. Look, it's someone asked me last time, is it safe to live over here? Jesus Christ! Honestly, this is one of the safest places I've seen. Hey, I just spent a couple of weeks over on Koh Rong. More of a backpacker paradise, and if you're young and full of life, it's a great place to go and have a look at. Old man like me, I look like a dirty old perv. I don't know. I thought about that later on, but it's a great place, really good place to hang out home, and very safe. Lots of us Vics looking for an escape. Yeah. Hey guys, I spent fuck all time in Victoria in my life. I've been down to Melbourne. I've been to Phillip Island. What else have I done? Yeah, Melbourne Grand Prix, Phillip Island. I went to Melbourne for something else once. Did some work down there once for someone, but it was just backwards and forwards from Brisbane. You know, didn't spend much time in Melbourne or Victoria itself. Just can't afford it. Yes. Time to grab a beer, Lucan. It certainly is. Lucan have it. So, what do you think about today's topic, the Philippines versus Thailand versus Cambodia? It's the fairest one I can come up with because I've been to all three. Spent a long time in all three, so I thought it was a pretty good idea, eh? No, I don't look like a retired man that had a hard life. Spent a lot of time indoors. Yeah, spent a long time cooking. Hospitality in general, as a matter of fact, that's kind of my working out in the hot sun and getting blistered and stuff. I gave that away fairly early. I did bits and pieces throughout the years, but it's not very good for you. Man. Going to get yourself into trouble. What am I getting in trouble for, Luke? See, I didn't move or anything. Why is that? Why is the camera doing that? Sir Necromancer, that's the problem with the Philippines. There's 7,000 islands, mate. Where do you go? You know what I mean? There's so many destinations there. And you can't just go, oh, well, I've been to Manila and Philippines sucks, so that's it. That just doesn't work, does it? Manila's just a big city. I hear that a lot, but hey, I've been to, where'd you stay? Philippines, Cebu. You got to get out, hey. 7,000 islands, about 5,000 are inhabited, I'm told. I've been to places like Camotes off Cebu, lovely little archipelago of a couple of islands all joined together kind of thing. God, takes you back. It's really, really nice. I thought to myself, if I could ever retire overseas, that's where I would go. Oddly enough, I'm not there. So there you go. So I do have a big passion for the Philippines. I spent a lot of time there. Bohol, another little island off Cebu. I've kind of gone that old Manila, jump on a plane, go straight to Cebu, and branch out into Cebu. Mate of mine, Trev, he did the same thing. Actually, he came over to the Philippines with me the first time, and we both did similar things, similar visits, different places. I went down to Mol. Someone's going to correct me. I can't pronounce it. I couldn't pronounce it when I was there. I'm not going to pronounce it now. But it was way down the bottom of Cebu. It was a nice beachy area. Very nice. Stayed there a while. I could retire there too. That would be nice. But there's challenges with the Philippines. There's definitely challenges, and people will talk about that today. I think there'll be a few people that will jump in there and go, yeah. So, hey, listen, it's still 15 minutes to go for him. I'm at 4 o'clock. I'll just start saying hello. I'm sorry, blah blah blah. But for the meantime, let's just keep chatting. I don't mind. No. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, we just have to wait, Luke. Pros and cons of each country is always handy to know. Andrew G, that's exactly what I think could possibly happen here today. If not today, in the future. I'd like to these are the 3 countries that if you're leaving Australia and you're broke, well, you got plenty of money, tons of money stashed in the bank, whatever. This is no good to you. This is completely useless information. But if you're going, fuck, I'm on the bones of my ass, I'm stuck in Australia, I'm living in a caravan park or camping or, homeless, whatever, this might be the answer for you, is all I'm saying. The cheapest places you can go. And you got choices. That's the good part. You actually have choices on where you can go. And yes, these are the 3 countries Australians with an Australian passport can comfortably kind of go on the pension. There you go. We needs that pension. If you don't have an income, you don't think about it, right? So unless you got money in the bank. So then you got to break it down. Okay, well, I get $26,000 a year, give or take, roughly. That's what I get as a pension. Right? If I got to live in those means, I can't live above them. No point. No one's going to bail me out. So yeah, I think these 3 countries are where you want to go. So this is what I'm hoping for in this sort of series kind of thing. Maybe is if we can all be very nice with each other and say, because like I said, if you had asked me this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I might have said Philippines. It was a pretty cool place. And then I've been to Thailand, and I'm going, yeah, no, Thailand's it. Now I've been to Cambodia. I'm kind of a bit one-sided with Cambodia, so I'm kind of stuck here. Well, I'm not. I can go. I can get back to Thailand if I want to. It's just not convenient for me to. And I've got 9 months left on this visa. Might as well stay here. At the end of this 9 months, when this visa is up for renewal, hey, then everything's up for renewal. I don't know. Will I stay in Cambodia? Will I move towns? Will I get back to Thailand? Certainly never going back to Australia. I've got nothing there. Absolutely nothing. People talk about the trading places thing. Hey, imagine trading places with me. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Hey, sure, easy lifestyle, very casual, cool. Yeah, you try and live on what I live on, and I'll live on what you live on, and you won't last very long. I'm telling you now. Especially if you've got your own house and your own cars and all that sort of stuff. You got a normal lifestyle back in Australia. Good on you. I didn't, right? So when I left Australia, I just basically left with nothing. I had a car to sell. That was it. A bit of camping gear I gave to a mate of mine, and I said, see you, I'm out of here. No intentions of ever returning to Australia. Now, that's probably one of the harsh realities of, not everyone can do what Shori can do. I've got a few people talking to me in the background saying this is what they want to do. Tell you what, you've got to make a pretty hard decision, eh? I got no way of going back to Australia, really. That's not true. I have a credit card up my sleeve that it's in an emergency, and I don't know what the emergency would be. I can't figure it out. Might be a military thing or something like that. If I actually had to leave the country in a real hurry, yeah, I've got a few funds in the credit card that I can use. But just to buy a plane ticket, that'll be it. That's my backup plan. I got another plan. That's it. Gonna have to do it the hard way. It's the same with medical. If I really have a medical problem and I got to pay for it, I can. Technically. All right. Touch wood. Don't have to. I'm pretty careful. I don't do stupid things. I try not to. I don't eat stupid foods. I try not to. Yeah, I don't know. I own big gamble. Mate. Everyone says the same thing. That's a huge gamble. What was I going to do? The choice is I'm still in Australia. That was the alternative. I can still be in Australia right now with my car and my tent and my camping solar bloody blanket and all that sort of stuff, and living day by day in a tent, basically. I don't know how that happened. I do. Bad management, really, but much better over here. Yeah, much prefer it. Hey, I'm going to put the glasses back on and read a few of these comments. We've still got about 9 minutes to go, guys. How's your beer going? Mine's got a hole in it, I think. Mate, the ribs were, geez, I'd like to say really good. I really wanted to pump it up, but Steve wasn't there today. Yeah, a bit too much Chef Mike happening with the food. That's all I got to say. Yeah. But hey, the ribs were okay for $3.50. Can't go wrong with mash and 2 pieces of carrot. I got anyway. That's for another subject, perhaps. Love the backdrop, fishing rod and pushing. Yes, mate. That's the plan, hey. I'm supposed to be going fishing. Where is it? Sir Necromancer, absolutely correct, eh? I actually tried that houso thing in a country town, backwood, fucking backfuck nowhere in Queensland. I said, yeah, I'll just take whatever they got, and it was all right. Then I just, well, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it, hey? And I gave it back. Silly me. I didn't like anything about the neighbours, is what it come down to. Hey? It's just a horrible place to be. So I went, I'd rather be camping away from everybody and just be by myself. So, yeah, like I said, I was kind of brought upon myself, but yeah, I get you, brother. I understand, eh? Yeah, stuck in a little town, so Necro, yeah, mate. And yet there you go, you think about other people before yourself, and you chuck a donation, and that's pretty amazing, brother. Good on you. I was a bit like that myself, I think. Hey, I've got a few notes written to myself here, and one of them is, stop touching your face, Shori. Look at the camera, and look what I'm doing. Okay, that was all. Hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer and 8 fucking VB. You're damn right, folks. It's not, is it? Lucan, you're down in Victoria drinking a fucking VB, are you? Sorry, brother. G'day, John. How are you, mate? 65 at the moment. 2 more years, eh? You'll be looking. You'll be there in 2 months to have a look. Man, come and have a look. That's a great idea. I mean, you got the money to go and have a holiday, go and check. You should, hey? Yeah. In fact, someone's Melbourne bitter. Steve, you bring back memories now. Yeah, life should be about a little kindness. You're absolutely right, Sir Necro. Hey, John, someone asked me the other day, they're going, so I've already got the indefinite portability, but I've never been overseas before. What do I do? You know, never crossed my mind, that some people just haven't been overseas, haven't travelled. Got a couple of brothers, at least one brother I know hasn't been overseas. 2, I think. 2, yeah. Haven't been overseas, hey? Okay, fair enough. I'm not that interested. I was one of those jokers originally that said, I'm not seeing anything overseas until I see my own country. Well, I'll tell you what, I saw my own country pretty quickly. Hey, I travelled around a fair bit. I've done most of it. Like I said, I've been to Melbourne, I've been through Victoria and stuff. I haven't spent much time there, but I have travelled around. Yeah, look, Australia's okay, but Jesus Christ, you jump on a plane, you land in a foreign country. Holy crap, it's a lot of fun. Bali, that's what you got to do. Bali just opens your eyes. You go, ooh, there's a whole new world out there. And once you get the hang of that, and I was lucky enough to go to Bali when I was younger. And then, like I said, I've been to the Philippines, spent time living in Thailand, and now time living in Cambodia. How do I jump on a plane and just turn up there? Because I've done it before, I guess. I don't know. Usually had mates with me, but I can't remember. Let me think. Yeah, no, always been with friends. So the last time actually jumping on a plane on my own to come here was the last time. I like foreign airports, not Australian airports, personally. Red can, Melbourne bit. Hey, you guys are on the same page, yeah. Hey, me and Steve used to drink Melbournes like they were going out of fashion in Cairns. We both worked up there in Cairns. I think I was in Cairns and Steve was in Israel from memory. He used to come and visit. The DTE, the DTs, yes, mate, yes, the DTs. Luke. Yeah, John, hope you have a good time, man. When you come 2 months time, well, you're coming primo season here. Perfect, eh? It's dry season early. Depends on where you are, I suppose. Are you coming to just Cambodia, or are you going to have check out a bit of Asia? Because I tell you what, Cambodia is not a bad stopping port. Setting up base and going, okay, I can go from here to Vietnam easily. I mean, here to Thailand is not road. You can't go by the road, but jumping on a plane is really cheap and easy to do anyway. So you can jump on a plane. You got Laos. You've got you got a bit to see. You've got a fair few countries and stuff to see here in general. So kind of my plan. I thought that's why I set up here in Campot. I really like Koh Rong. Wish I could live there. Probably will end up living there, I think. Now that I've had a really, well, I just spent 2 weeks there again and going, now I could just live here. Take my push bike over there, be great. Go fishing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Right? We'll see what happens. For now, I like being here. I'd like to duck over to Vietnam because it's not far away, and I can do a bus from here. I can catch a bus and go to Vietnam, right into Ho Chi Minh by bus. How's that? And yeah, go and check out a few places because the only time I've been to Vietnam is just through the airport. So, but yeah, I need a pass. What do you call it? A visa. Australia, we don't get a free just walk in there. You got to have actual visa to get into Vietnam, and it's not very good with long-term visas either. Which is not why it's not part of my 3 countries to choose from. It's a nice place and everything be good. Getting a long-term visa, you tell you, jump through hoops and have lots of money. Thailand's getting like that. Philippines, honestly, you would just keep renewing a tourist visa. It'll be the cheapest and easiest way, probably, unless you're actually qualified for a retirement visa and stuff there. But you can go 3 years, 36 months. You can do consecutive months of a tourist visa. Why not? Look, I tell you what, it's actually a completely different beer. I drink the red one all the time. I like it, but like I said, it's 5%. It's only 4%. It's a different beer, but it's not like it's the same beer with less alcohol. No, it's actually a completely different beer. Ultra filtered technology. It's got in apparently with the finest European ingredients. See, they're not even proud of their ingredients here. But they're still giving away a house, cars, bikes, and cash, plus free cans. So, yeah, all right. I should organise accommodation with you, mate. Just rock up, brother. I'll organise it. I know shit. No, just turn up. I did say that Christmas, New Year's a perfect opportunity, but you said you got something better to do. So It's 4 o'clock. Hey, g'day guys. How you going? Welcome. I'm Shorey. If you haven't met me before, I'm nearly 60-something-year-old expat from Australia. I've got this little channel I operate here. It was supposed to be just for friends and family, and I made a few videos, and one video just seemed to grab everyone's attention, and suddenly I've got 1,800 subscribers, and I know lots of people want to ask me questions. Cool, no dramas. So today we have said in the last video, we're going to talk about the 3 different countries that are cheaper to stay in if you're broke Aussie on the pension, whatever pension it is. Let's pretend you got no money. You're jumping on a plane, backpack on. I had a backpack and a suitcase, and you turn up in Bangkok and you go, okay, what do I do now? Or you turn up in Phnom Penh, or you turn up in Manila, whichever country you decide, you're going to end up in their capital city. And I don't know about you, I hate capital cities. So I wouldn't live in Manila. I would not live in Bangkok. I tried living in Phnom Penh for a month. I did a month in Phnom Penh. It's extremely polluted, and to be honest with you, I couldn't breathe. The traffic's terrible. But anyway, that's just another story. But hey, I wouldn't live in Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane either. I just don't do big cities. Okay, I prefer the country. So I'm in a town called Cambodia, which is right down the bottom end of Cambodia. Have a look at a map. I can't put one on here. I'm not that magical. But it's right down the bottom. There's a small coastline of Cambodia. It's right in the Gulf of Thailand. And there's a couple of islands down there as well, Koh Rong being one of them. And you might have, if you've seen my channel before, you might have heard me talking about Koh Rong. And I've just come back from there yesterday. So last week we did a little quick, it wasn't quick, hour and a half I think we went for, of a live program, live chat from Koh Rong up on the balcony where I was staying. And I said, okay, by this Friday I'll be home back in Cambodia, and I am. Now what you see behind me is oh no, my screen's froze. Is yours? I don't know. What you see behind me is my landlord's place. There's also a family living next door there. I've got a few. I've got an Aussie, a guy, a Dutchman, and a lady from South Africa, all camping here as well, living here. It's a very quiet, nice, easy place to live for the princely sum of $100 US a month. $160 Australian, $40 a week. And I get a little, like a studio. There you go. I'll show you later. Inside, just a bed and a little kitchenette and a bathroom, toilet. All I needed. And my electricity bill and stuff's come to about $25 a month US, $40 for the month, $10 a week, electricity and water. How's that? Free Wi-Fi. My phone I use, I top it up. It's cost me about $6 a month American, so $10 Australian. That's my spending here. Just before I go any further. I swear like how's your father sometimes, so if you don't like the word fuck, you should probably fuck off about now. I remembered to put that in last time. I've made myself a few notes here, by the way, just to remind me of a few things. Firstly, someone suggested to me I get a buy me a coffee website, thingy-me-jiggy, you know, and I went, yeah, okay. I didn't think much of it. I'm going, well, I don't really need coffee. And they go, no, you can have a beer. You know, we buy you a beer. I go, oh, that'd be nice. I thought, well, I don't really need coffee, and beer's really cheap here. But there's a couple of kids I've seen, a couple of kids I know, and a school teacher I know on Koh Rong, not far from there, who needed school books. And I said, how about we do buy the kids a school book? So I did all that. I put it together. And bugger me dead, you're not going to believe this. I've already got $99 Australian. Can you believe it? about, what's that, 50, 60 bucks American. Yeah, 60 bucks American, we'll call it, to buy the kids some books. And someone said, let's, look, I've got a few names here. I don't want to embarrass anybody, so I don't know if I should say anything, but hey, you know who you are. There's like 4 or 5 major donors, if you like. It didn't come in $1 increments, is what I'm getting at. Sir Necromancer, you are one of them. I know that. Thank you very much. And yeah, to the rest of you, kids are going to love it. When the funds are clear, I'm off to the bookshop just around, not far from me. I'll go and buy the books that they need and send them over by boat to the island. And yeah, I think it was Sir Necromancer that said, let's try and get the kids a playground. Hey, they haven't got one. There's nothing there. It just needs a bit of love, I suppose, and a bit of money. Things cost money. You got to send, you know, they wouldn't mind a volleyball net, you know, or a badminton net in the middle. You can't just buy them on their own. They just don't exist. So you got to buy one over here. I'll go and hunt it down. I'll find out how much it is. And yeah, I think we'll easily get this school up and running a bit better. Honestly, these kids are the happiest kids you ever seen. This is not a sad story. I've never meant it to be. It's always supposed to be a good heart story. This is really good. Yeah, having a teacher just turn up and doing it all for free. And the dude shouldn't have to cover it all on his own, I figured. So, yeah, I chucked in some, and a few other people have chucked in some, and hey, we got the kids some books, and everything's good. That was the big thank you I wanted to do. What else did I have? Hey, listen, someone said Sundays might be better for this. What do you guys reckon? Give a thumbs up for Sundays or whatever. A comment, I don't know, same time instead of Fridays. I don't know. Do both if you want. I don't really care. What else? Yeah, cheap beer. Yeah, God. Hey, beer of the week. This is my beer of the week. Is Cambodia Light, only 4% instead of 5%. It's not a bad drop. Thank you, Cambodia. If you decide to send me a carton, that'd be great. I'll taste all of your product. I don't mind. What else? Stop touching your face, Sherry. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep doing it, don't I? Hey, how many people are watching? I'm going to see. I can't remember. There can't be many. How many people have we got? 29 watching. Righto, you guys. This is only for you, okay? Shh, don't tell anyone else. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with me, so you know. I have CDO. CDO. It's like OCD, but we put the letters in the right order. Just fucking with these. What's going on? No chickens, no dogs, no. Not set up for retirees in Vietnam yet. No, so Necromancer, they are not. Does Thailand, done Thailand and looking forward to Cambodia. Good on you, John. Head on over, mate. Say good day. If you end up in Campot, come say good day, we'll have a beer. Barley, Hobson, yes, Steve Fogo. Good on you, brother. Am I ever going to see your face again? No way, get fucked. Fuck off. Sunday's work, yeah, either way, behind you. Good on you, boy, checking in. Good on you, brother. Hey, boy, it must be your fucking bedtime too, by the way. 4 o'clock here. It's like fucking 7 o'clock there. Good night. Oh, it's Friday night. Oh, you have to work tomorrow. Oh, that's why you're up late. Ah. How many marlin have I hooked with the new rod? God, that's so embarrassing. Hey, I really didn't want to. I was hoping no one had noticed. I put the fishing rod there. Yeah, no, I did go on a little fishing trip in Koh Rong. Few ideas, few places I had in mind. Oh, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Yeah, I got to rethink the whole fishing exercise here. Boats is the only way. The only way I'm going to catch fish is to go out in a boat. I don't have a boat, so I got to pay people to take me out in a boat. So I got to work that out. And I can do it from here. I don't have to go to the island. I can do it from Kep, just the beach, just in the road. Take you out. The boat that runs straight from Kamput to Koh Rong starts next week. Coincidentally, right after I've done my bloody trip. and it's $50 return, American. Yeah, the island and back. So, but I met someone from Three Brothers. I'm going to say one of the brothers from Three Brothers Fishing Tours on Koh Rong, who said, "Sure, you got to come out with us. We'll go and catch some barracuda." Okay, let's go and catch some barracuda then. So I'll do that next time. See, I've got to do this. I can't look at anything with the glasses on. It makes me dizzy, but I can. Yes, Tom. Sorry, mate. I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Yeah, fishing's no good, mate. Done Philippines, Thailand, maybe do Cambodia, next Australian winner. Yeah, Aussie, Van. Yeah, what's that? Aussie winner. Yeah, okay. It becomes rainy season here. That's the problem, right? So you'll get cheap at least. But just remember that it is rainy season here. Nexium, Cosmic, and blood pressure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dreaming of one in 63, waiting till 60. Yeah. Oh, you wait, oh man, like for starters, you don't need Nexium. There you go. But you can buy it here. It's easy. Actually, Nexium is really easy to buy. It's expensive. That's all. Ozempic, yeah, you can get that anywhere as well. It's fairly cheap. And blood pressure, amlodipine. I'm assuming you've got some sort of amlodipine plus. Again, so cheap, man. Like cheaper than you'll imagine. Yeah, you won't worry about it. So. You know about that, El? Yeah, trolling off the back of the ferry. See, why can't we? The ferry I just got, though, from Koh Rong to back to Sihanoukville was so overloaded. It was bullshit. Hey? There wasn't enough life jackets for every passenger. I checked. I'm going, I don't care. I can swim. A lot of these people can't. I don't care. Yeah, it was, I tell you, I don't know if there's a lot of room sometimes. But I was on the boat for a little while coming over the first time with no people. So I'm going, I could have been off the back, yes. Would have been all right. Vietnam Viking. You put on your Channel 2 break for Bali, and you're right. I went there last week and its price is so steep and eat and drink. Yeah, mate. Oh, yeah. In Bali, no, I gave up on that a long time ago. Glad I went in the 90s, hey, when it was cheap. And it wasn't even that cheap then. But yeah, I gave up on Indonesia. Boy, Steve, it's Friday, Gold Coast 600 this weekend. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Heading out shortly. Are you going to the Gold Coast 600 or are you just going out? Catch up with Paulie, I guess. Say good day to Paulie. Jono, hey, Jono. Craig West, g'day. Oh, g'day, Craig. Jono, thinking about doing the same as you. Man, a lot of people think the same thing. Think about it really hard. That's all I can say. Only thing I can say. Huh? Oh, g'day, Westy, Craig West. You guys mates, are you? Hey, Westy. 30 people watching now. Okay. It's about what I got last week, so about what I expected, to be honest. But listen, is anyone going to jump in this conversation about Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia? I mean, I can talk about them all. I've been to them all. But let's start with the positives, I guess, of all these places. I think Cambodia is the easiest for a visa. Anyone can get a visa to here. You don't have to be any age. You can get a business visa here for a year. It costs you about the same as a retirement visa, and stay here for 12 months. And there's no reporting, no nothing. Thailand was kind of good until I realised how much the reporting, the 90 days, had to go and do it. You get could get a visa agent to do it for you, but it costs money, so you kind of do it yourself. I'm going to go get another beer, guys. Is that all right? You guys talk amongst yourselves or something? I'll be back, as you were. Come on, someone else give us some input about this Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia thing. Right now, I'm in Cambodia's alley for let's come here. I can't think of many reasons to not come here if you're poor. You got plenty of money, it doesn't matter then. Maybe go to Thailand, maybe go to Philippines. If you got plenty of money, go to any other country you like, I guess. I do think Philippines, Thailand have the better infrastructure, better public transport, better everything, shopping centres. Like I think Philippines has got Cebu, I think, has got claimed as something like the second largest shopping mall in the world or something in Cebu. Can't remember what it's called. And that was back in 2019, so things have probably changed since then. Thailand, like it was so easy. It didn't matter where you went, Pattaya, Hua Hin, Phuket, Bangkok, you're going to find big, massive shopping malls. You arrive in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and go, take me to one of the big malls. And they're going, well, there's only one, and it's not very big. It's just, that's it. That's in Phnom Penh, in the capital. So bear that in mind, hey, when you come here. Even shopping for basic items becomes a little bit different than what it is in the other countries. I mean, Lazada and things like that in Thailand, my God, I loved it too. My ex hated it. I'd order things on the next day, something would arrive in the mail. I love it. Back in a sec, guys, I'm going to get a beer. Oh, I just realised I can keep talking. Yeah, I'm inside. I bought a few beers. I was going to do a little beer taste test, but I don't like switching between beers, so I'm going to stick with the Cambodia Light. I got some Cambodia Heavy, and I've got a beer called Crud, which I'll introduce you to next time, perhaps. And winner, beer for dinner. God, the lag in this video is terrible. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I won another. So that's 2 beers I've had here, and both of them got the winner. So I get 2 free beers. Da, 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 da. Hey, I think I'm going to start a little segment called Shorey's List of People That Can Get Fucked. Bear with me. I just keep running into people that, swear to God, they are presidents of the Dickhead Society, and they are among us. And I witnessed a few at the boat going over to Korong, over on Korong, on the boat coming back from Korong, Sihanoukville, and what the fuck is wrong with you people? Now, most of the expats that I run into here are very normal people, really. They've adapted quite nicely to living here, and we all have a good time. I'm hoping maybe next week I can do this live from Two Moons Cafe. I checked it out this afternoon. I'm going, yeah, this would be okay. I can control the music. I can make sure the music's not too loud. We can sit in the corner, and I can sort of show you around. And that's the place I had the ribs tonight. It was lovely. And a Sunday afternoon will be just as easy. I can do it there as well. So might be something different. But I want to do a thing called Shorey's List of People That Can Get Fucked. And the number one is the people smoking in restaurants when you're trying to eat. Fucking annoys me, eh? Anyway, we'll work on that one. Has anyone remembered the movie Trading Places? Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd? I thought about that. Hey, I'm going, how do you trade places with me? If someone said, I can tell you a little story. Hey, I can dob him in because I know he's not watching. I know you don't care. But a mate from high school, and it's not it's not someone I know on here. I sent him a link to my first video kind of thing about being in Korong, I think it was, for the first week. I thought I'll start the channel off with that. And he had some really nasty things to say to me. What's wrong with me and all sorts of stuff. None of your fucking business, to be honest, but Anyway, I told him, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know that." Right. He goes, "Oh, I'm just sick of people. I work my guts out, and you people get to go and lounge around on beaches and have a good time and stuff like that." I'm going, "Yeah, right, yeah." Now, I know Dave. I know this guy. He's got at least one house, a couple of cars, a wife, a couple of kids, a couple of grandkids. The wife's a nurse. She's always worked. He's always had work. They got, they do okay. They're not struggling for money, kind of thing, and that's good on them. That's all well to them. Now take that away for a second, and you want to do my life, because that's what it'd be. You have to take all that away. You can't have that as a fallback. You can't say, "Oh, I can just go back to my house." And no, it doesn't work that way. If you want to be like me, and go through what I've had to go through to be able to afford just be able to come here and stay here, yeah, you wouldn't wish it upon your worst enemy. I can fucking tell you that. So, don't go pretending you can trade places with me. Fucking not possible. I worked my fucking ass off to get where I am here today, and the other people having to go at me saying, am I supposed to have a bad time just because I'm on the disability pension? Think about it. Someone had to go at me going, "Oh, you get to ride your push bike around." Well, I'm not allowed to exercise because I have a disability. What the fuck is wrong with some of you people? I just don't fucking understand it. And to be able to actually voice that in a text or whatever you're doing on typewriter, I go, what is wrong? Hey, yeah, I had one troll. He really fucking annoyed me, actually. Called me an e-beggar because I said I'm doing this buy me a coffee thing, but I don't want coffee. I don't want beer. I want you to buy the kids a book. And now I'm the dead shit. Was what he's trying to say is I'm the dead shit e-beggar begging for money. Huh? It fucking makes people do that. He quickly, when I actually said something about it, he quickly deleted the message. So my replies deleted as well. But like, he's back in the day, I tell you. The few cunts wouldn't be fucking standing, I can tell you. There you go. There's that C word has just come out. Sorry if that affected the algorithm. I don't think it does. I actually said I can swear as much as I like, but all right, I'm still looking. Yeah, rainy season won't rain me, mate. Coming from Tasmania, fair enough, brother. That's Aussie van, man. Yeah, mate. Yeah, you're right. And at least it'll be warm here. Yeah, it's always warm here. Vietnam Viking. I've only been to Thailand, Bali, and Vietnam. I found Bali and found Vietnam the cheapest so far. You're probably, yeah, definitely right. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, Thailand's not the cheap place it used to be either anymore. Folks, I am enjoying myself immensely, mate. What do you think? I didn't want to leave the island, but things have got to be done. Come back here. I'm paying rent here, so I've got to live here. Remember to mute when you go to the head. Thank you very much for that. You're right. I wouldn't have. I'll take the microphone off. There you go. Hey, Sir Necromancer. Like, what did you say? Like I said, I'm only 50, so retirement in Cambodia is 5 years away. Not necessarily, mate. Like I said, you can still do that the work visa here. It's the same thing. About the same money. And you can still stay here. You don't have to work. You can just every year, just go and redo it again. Well, that's what all the kids are doing here. That's getting a visa here is not a problem. It is the easiest country in the world. So if you can find a way of doing it before you're 55, right, go for it. Which is a good start. A lot of expats. Thailand is a good start. A lot of expats, so you have that type of support, mate. And everyone will tell you the same thing here. If you got something majorly wrong with you in Cambodia, go to Thailand. Jump on a plane. Jump on a plane. Go to Thailand. Yeah, and that's kind of it. Andrew G, 2 in a row. What have I missed there, mate? Sorry. Andrew G, 2 in a row. 2 ring pulls in a row of winners. Yes, absolutely correct. Yes. Crud is crud, sure. He had some last year in Siam Reap. Yes, mate. It's an acquired taste. Now, in a can, I found that it's a Pilsner. So it's got to be it's got to be off tap. All right, it's got to be a draft. And I had it 50 cents a beer in Nom Pen. Magic. It was great beer to drink for 50 cents. And it's 75 cents on the island where it just was. That's the only reason I'm drinking crud, if you like. That was my neighbour going past the Dutchman teacher. He's a school teacher too. Yes, mate, I'm retired. Do it in my own time. Whatever gets you off your face now for a pizza. Well done, Craig. Westy? Oh, it was Westy, wasn't it? The boy called it. Yeah. Vietnam clamped down on smoking in the big hotels and the restaurants 20 years ago. That was the last there. Anyway, yeah, see? Well, I don't know what happened though. Yeah, Thailand and Cambodia just don't give a fuck. You smoke wherever you want. And that's okay. I get it. I've been a smoker. I understand. But you have to do it when everyone else is eating. It's just awful. LR. Cosmic Psychos from St Kilda are doing a regional I Like Beer album promo tour. They're doing the Grand in Childers on January 8th. It's been a while. Okay, I've got to give that a plug. I like the Grand in Childers. I've had a few beers there. And who was it? Who we got? The Cosmic Psychos. Right. Anyone around that area, Bundy Way? Hey, you want to head out to Childers, perhaps? Go and have a look at. And when's it? January the 8th. All right. That's straight after New Year. Well done. Necromancer, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, mate, no worries. Yes, folks. Yes, if you come for a holiday, it'd be just like a cyclone party at Murray Street. I get it, mate. Hey, we will drink a lot of beer. Yes, we will. Yes. G'day, Johnny Siam. Welcome to the show, brother. Better late than never, I suppose. Mate, we haven't got into this conversation yet about Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, which is the best place or the cheapest place to go and live. Yeah, like I said, all I can say so far, I definitely give Cambodia the heads up. Yes, Aussie van man, you got no idea, brother. It's bad here. Eh? It's a lot of Europeans that. Is it still okay? I don't know. In Europe, I've never been to Europe. Is it still okay in Paris or it's still okay to go and smoke inside a restaurant and butt out and all sorts? I don't know. Australia cut it out a long time ago, so I just don't expect to see it. But and I see ashtrays and yeah, right, fair enough. Maybe when everyone's finished eating, you can light up or something. I don't know. Anyway, just very annoying, man. Viking Odin, how are you, my friend? Hey, this beer cost me $1 Australian. This beer cost me 20 cents Australian. What's the difference, you ask? It's because when I paid $1 for this beer, I opened it up and it says I won a free can. So technically, this beer should be free. Yes, you that's what it says, yeah. But the Cambodians are taking it upon themselves, the shopkeepers, that if they've got to keep it, put it in the fridge, keep it cold, all sorts of stuff, they get to have a little bit of a kick. So they ask for 500 real, which is 12 cents American, about 20 cents Australian. That's all you got to do. Hand that over and you get another beer. So that's how the beer economy works. It's very simple, to be honest. but it can get complicated. I just had a feed of pork ribs and mashed potato and veggies at a cafe I go to called Two Moons, and they will accept that this one here 13 times. I got 13 of these. They will swap that for a meal for the ribs I just had, and I did that. I just handed 13 of these over because I collect them, and well, where's the collection? Doesn't matter. And that's all it cost me. So there you go. That answers that question. Doesn't say how long I've been going for. Where does it say that? 63 minutes. There you go. Starts with 63. Okay. Yeah, fantastic, mate. It is. Hey, it gets better and better. Actually, you can do. I think that's about that's the cheapest I've found. So 20. I can actually buy 24 of these for $4. I think it is, something like that. You need to win the lottery and be a smoker in Australia these days. I don't know how they do it. Hey, they're buying the same cigarettes we buy here. I did a couple of little what do you call them, shorts on one shop that was selling the cigarettes, and then a mate I ran into, I was having beers with, and he told me about his 50-cent American, about 80 cents Australian for a packet of 20 cigarettes. Now, people come here, they buy a lot of them, put them in their suitcases, and just put them through, try and get them through customs. Some get caught, a lot of them don't, and that's who's supplying the little mum and pop tobacconists that you see in the near the shopping centres and stuff. And they're the ones you're probably getting for $10 or $20 or whatever it is, not $50. So glad I gave up cigarettes. Black market, yeah. Trip to Cambodia on the cards with Viking Odin and Steve Fogo. Jesus, sounds scary, doesn't it? Yeah, come on, boy. You can't scare me. So I still only got 30 people. I didn't have a big audience. I knew I knew it wasn't going to be a big audience. Hey, that's like 23 more than I was hoping for the first time. So that's pretty good. Risky game, that one. You're damn right it will be. Hey. LR, did you have a retirement visa for Thailand? How did you get past paying the Australian 35,000? It's not actually 35,000. No, it's about 20,000 you need Aussie to get that retirement visa. And I didn't have that either. So my plan when I landed in Thailand was to stay the initial 60 days, which you're allowed, and possibly extend that another 30 if I had to. But I was going to do the ED visa, and I was going to go and learn Thai. I thought, not bad. I didn't mind doing it. And it was going to cost me about $1,000 Aussie, I think, in the end, something like that, around that. Might have been less, might have been $700 or $800 Australian to go and to get a 12-month visa. Huh? But you can only do that twice, and then you got problems. But I thought that'll do. I'll do that. Now I was telling my mate Woody, who owns a bar in Wahin, my plan. And he goes, "Nah, you need a retirement visa, mate. You're older than 50, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, retirement visa." I said, "Mate, I don't have the 20 grand that you need." And he said, "It doesn't matter." He goes, "Here's a number," and he gave me a business card of a visa agent, proper office and everything. Go and see her, and she will organise it for you. It's going to cost you about $1,800 Australian, but you'll get a 12-month visa out of it. All right, really? All right. So I made an appointment. I found them. I went in there. I made an appointment, and I went back a couple of days later, and we managed to organise a bank account for me. They put 800,000 baht into my bank account, which is the 20 grand we're talking about. So they opened a bank account for starters. I couldn't open a bank account in my life to do it. No, I don't have the official. I don't have any of the credentials to do it, nor the money. So I went, okay. So I went into the bank with them and everything. We did all smiley faces in the photos, and I got a card and all sorts of stuff. I even got insurance. They even gave me an accident insurance policy to go along with the bank account, and they put 800,000 in there. I had to put in 10,000. 10,000 baht, and 500 baht of that. Oops, sorry, 500 baht of that ended up in my account. The rest, I don't know where it went. All right, I don't question it. Doesn't matter. But I had a bank account. Thinking, oh, I don't really need it anyway. I'm happy to pay cash. Yeah, no, I really need the bank account. The scan paying and all that stuff is just the bee's knees in Thailand, and this is here in Cambodia as well. You really need it. You really, if you live here, go to bank account. So yeah, so they gave me the bank account. They put 800,000 baht in there. They immediately withdrew it, and they made me do it and everything. Fingerprint. And off we went to immigration and showed them a statement that said I had 800,000 in there, and they gave me a retirement visa for 12 months after the 3 months that I had to use up. So I had 15 months, in fact, of retirement visa. And it, like I said, it cost me about, I think it was about $1,700 or $1,800 Australian in the end. Not too bad when you think about it. And then they said it was going to be about half that, about 20,000 baht the following year to renew it. So I thought that was pretty good. And I didn't get to use all of it. I only used 9 months of it, and then I ended up in Cambodia. Another story. Hope that answers your question. So don't panic. And there's these visa agents are everywhere, by the way. It's not like a secret society or anything like that. In the one street that my visa agent in, there was 2 others on the same side of the street and everything. They all do the same thing. Right? You do give your passport over, and you hope to God your passport comes back in a few days. But basically, I did the same thing in Cambodia. I went straight to a visa agent. I looked it up on ChatGTP actually. I said best rating visa agent, found one. Okay, knew where it was. Went there. Yep, handed my passport over. 4 or 5 days later, they sent a message going, your passport's ready, and it comes back. So there's a little bit of nervous time sometimes with visas and stuff. And of course, someone's got to start us all up at this time of day. Hey, why not? The Aussie van man, a carton of beer and a pack of smokes is my month's rent. You're absolutely right, brother. Yes, I do have an Aussie bank account, and that's where my pension goes into. And then I transfer that to my Wise account. You know, the green Wise card, you're probably seeing it around. Easy to apply for, easy to get, no drama. I transfer the Aussie dollars into American dollars. And then what I used to do, and I stopped doing it now, was I would now transfer that to my ABA Cambodia bank account, which is where I want it, so I can spend using QR codes. But I've been paying huge fees on that. So what it's come to my attention is it's easier for me to go to one of their ATMs, withdraw the cash out of the Wise account with my Wise card and my Wise PIN and everything. They charge me $6, but it doesn't matter how much it is. They charge me $6 for the transaction. ABA does, and I get the money put straight into my ABA account. Like now I can spend it in US dollars or real, which is the ultimate thing here. You got to do both. You got to do real, you got to do US dollars. And if you can do it on one app on your phone, it's so much easier. It really is. Hey, yeah, see you later, folks. Have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate the support, brother. Thanks. Hail, Michael. Yes. Hey, so look, I'm gonna keep talking up Cambodia then, just for a little bit before we sort of all bugger off, I guess. Do you know when you're riding over here on a scooter, you see a lot of kids riding and stuff like that? It's only because you don't need a license here. There you go. Anything under 150cc for a scooter, you don't need a license for. So all these kids, you see them right around the street all the time. In Phnom Penh, I noticed they wore helmets. Most people wore helmets. They must have come down, cracked down on them there for some reason. Here in Cambodia, it's hardly a helmet worn. Kids riding around everywhere. Koh Rong was even worse. Honestly, there's 4-year-olds riding actual motorbikes. It blows me away. But because there's very few police around and like that, it's so easy to get away with it. Just it's not a problem. Yeah, riding a scooter here is not a problem. Hey, I did a little short before about Macca's. There's no Macca's here. There's no McDonald's here in Cambodia. There is Hungry Jack's though. Hungry Jack's, Burger King. Yeah. So you can go. I haven't, but there's a place I go to called the Hideout, and I get delivery from there as well. And for $3.50, I get they call it a bacon and egg McMuffin. McMuffin. And it's a big muffin, a handmade muffin, really big, huge, and proper bacon and egg and stuff in there, and cheese, and it's really good. I said Sundays. What do you think about Sundays? Anyone want to do Sundays? I might do Sundays as well, and we'll see what happens. Once again, thanks for all the donations on the book thing for the kids. That was really helpful. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a buy me a beer, buy me a coffee link somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, you'll find it. Buy me a coffee / digital nomad reject is what it's called. And we're just getting donations for these kids for some books on the Koh Rong, a bit of playground equipment maybe. We'll see what happens. Hello and welcome to the channel. Have you seen these channels? I've seen, and there's like hundreds and thousands of people watching these channels, and that's how they start their conversation. And am I doing something wrong? I don't know. Somebody said to me, Shuri, can you tell us about vehicle prices, cars, scooters, all that sort of stuff? What I can tell you is it's really hard to find. For starters, there's no real database sort of thing happening here. You can probably go on Facebook Marketplace and things, and all you will find is everything's double the price of Thailand. So whatever you're thinking about buying, and even new, a Honda Dream or Honda, I think it's called Honda Dream, it's about $1,000 US in Thailand. It's about 2,000, nearly 2,000 here in Cambodia. They make them there, I guess, and tariffs and whatever it is. I don't know, but it's about double. Huh? And used cars are the same. I look at some of the used car ads and go, I'm trying to work out the price. It can't be right. That's what they want. For a 1999 Camry, they want $10,000 for it. I'm not joking. It's not like a classic thing. It's just a car. It's yeah, it's really crazy. And then you can't get insurance or anything on them anyway. So what's the point of owning a car? I don't understand. I got no interest in owning a car here, a vehicle here. Someone asked me whether I'll buy a scooter. Hey, I might. If a good bargain comes up. I would have rather bought one on the island, to be honest, on Koh Rong. There was one for sale for $500 American. It was worth $250 in Thailand. Every day I would have bought it for $250, but it was $500 on the island. Someone bought it straight away on the island. It's already there. So you got to pay all the shipping costs and everything, barge fees and everything to get stuff over there. So kind of the reason why I'm not living over there. It's just a bit expensive, hey. I had this idea of buying the fishing rod and stuff, taking it over. Still might get, I don't know, we'll see. Anyone still around? Let me go back up. Hang on. So necromancer. Yep, I missed a few. Can I go and get? Oh no, I still got some. Sorry. Hey, Sir Necromancer, anyone else is going to give me advice on the changing the bank thing? I get it. I understand. I'm just so terrified of doing it from here. You got no idea. One hiccup, and suddenly my payment doesn't go into the bank next fortnight. I'm fucked. All right. just don't play that game. I just can't. I've got to deal with what I got now. Unless I somehow miraculously had to be back in Australia for some reason, I could change it then, but I cannot do it from here. So I'm making the best of what I got. Hey, John. John, good on you, mate. I have to go. Thanks, mate. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Thank you. Jono, so you have to pay that 1,800 a year every year. So that's what I was getting at, mate. No, it's about halves, mate. It halves if you go through the same agency kind of thing. They just renew your retirement visa. Yeah, walking's better for me. I agree. Johnny Soyan, so Necromancer, not everyone does QR code payments. I tell you what, brother, here in Cambodia, if you don't, you're an alien here. There you go. The tiniest little person who's selling freaking donuts on their back has got a QR code. Seriously, it's everywhere. Everybody just, I think it's just easier. It obviously came from COVID. Right? We can't touch money anymore, and everything's paper here. There's no coins. Yeah, did you know that? There's no coins here in Cambodia. All paper, all paper money or QR code. So yeah, so many people just accept it here. The QR code, pay it like that way. G'day, Brett. How are you, mate? Brett Farmer. Yes, I remember. Hey, mate, thank you very much for that wonderful donation you made to the kids, brother. That was very nice of you. Bit heart tugging, to be honest. I'm very touched, actually. Anyway, just trust me that it's going to a good cause. I'll make sure of it. Hey, LR, you're welcome anytime. Thanks for your info. Yeah. Hey, honestly, I'm just one guy's just done it. Okay, I'm not trying to say I know everything. I could be wrong on lots of things, but this is how I did it. Easy, yeah. Sir Necro, you're absolutely correct. It's $1,000 a year, roughly. Yep, yep. And if you're rich, you would just get the video. Yep, exactly. I'm not talking to rich people. I haven't even researched any of those rich things. Same as I mean, getting rich boats to go to the island and stuff like that. I know they exist. No point in me looking at them. No point. It's like me not walking into a Ferrari dealership or a Lamborghini dealership in Phnom Penh. It's just stupid. I got no money, so yeah. So I don't look. Mallows 63. How do you use US dollars? Just like every other dollar, mate. But you just got to remember that $1 is 4,000 real, and everyone knows that it can go up and down from 3.9 to 4.1. Doesn't matter. It's still 4,000 everywhere you go. So when something's $5, right, it's 20,000 real. So $5. So that's why it's US dollars. So they work on that. So. I mean, I made a comment the other day. There's someone's got a beer promotion. Thing of beer. What do you call it? A tower of beer. 3 liters it is, with some chips, some nuggets, and stuff like that, for $12.50 American. That sounds cheap, doesn't it? That's a bargain. But if you did that in real, it's 50,000 real. How do you make 50,000 real sound cheap compared to $12.50? You see what I mean? So they just use both all the time. If it's convenient for them to be in real, they will be. If it's not, they will be in US dollars. And hey, this is how you get caught out so much. I've been caught out a few. It's peanuts still. We're not talking, hundreds of dollars or anything like that. It might be a $5. Hang on, I didn't get enough change there, kind of thing, right? Because I didn't add it up in my head enough. They know what they've done. They don't. They'll give it back to you if you pull them up and go, "Hang on, this is wrong." They go, "Oh, sorry." I'll give you the right money. Just got to be prepared to pull them up, I guess. So. Yeah, just like in Thailand, 100 bahts, $5. Yes, it is indeed, my friend. In Thailand, that's how I worked it as well. $100, $5 Australian. Yeah, nice and easy. It's just one of those notes I just made. Twice the price. I think I'm done. I think I said what I was going to say. I thought we'd have a few guys from the Philippines, something like that, going to go, no, come here. But they just had earthquakes, bad earthquakes, big bad earthquakes. A lot of people homeless. A lot of people might wonder why I'm not trying to support that. You can't pick everything, can't support everything. Like I said, I just spotted the school. I spotted kids smiling at me, saying hello, being friendly, being nice. COVID kids, I called them. Think about it. They're 4 and 5 years old. What happened 4 and 5 years ago? COVID. That island would have been completely shut down. No one going there, nothing, no tourists, nothing to do. What are we doing? Yeah, kids popped up everywhere. So and there's a lot of them, all around the same age. Really amazing. And none of them are going to school enough. There you go. Hopefully they will. Hopefully we'll build a better school and find a few books and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, listen, unless anyone else has got something else to say about all these things, what do you think? You just to do for the earthquake on the 29th last month? Not fuck, were you, Brett? All right. Oh, okay, that's not good. Yeah, my ex is up in Bogo. I kind of half expected her to show up today. She said she might if she could. But yeah, she's up at Bogo City where everything collapsed. And she's living under tarps. I can't help her that much. I gave her a bit. I gave her a helping hand. But she's my ex. You know what I mean? But she does have kids. They're not my kids, but she has kids. So kind of feel for them. Yeah, do what you want. You do what you can, eh? Yeah, another positive about Thailand, far less earthquakes and those. You're absolutely right there. In fact, someone said to me, it wasn't long ago, about Cambodia, they're going, there's very little recordings of any natural disasters here. There's been some bastard human fucking disasters here, but no real natural disasters. Earthquakes and stuff just don't really exist here. So, yeah, another good point about Cambodia. Brett Funnel, yeah, a bit of rock and roll, brother, eh? Yeah. Well, I've seen the videos, I've seen some videos. Terrible. So it looks like it's Johnny Siam, Brett, and Sir Necromancer, and then Shori are all having a conversation. At mine is see you on the next live. Hey, that was my ex-girlfriend. No, she's been watching. Not the one in the Philippines. No, she is Filipino though. She's in Vietnam. I thought she might. All catches all. Might see if we can do it. Might see if we can do Sunday as well. I don't know. We'll see. You froze up, fella. Yeah, I did, mate. I did. Gotta go catch next time. All right, okay. This guys, thank you very much for dropping in. Love you all. Don't forget, check it. Chuck $1 in. Doesn't hurt. I don't think it takes much. I think it's very hard. And if you want. Anyway, catch us all later. All right. Thanks for dropping in. See you next week.